yourself.
Say hi, you guys. Back up.
What?
Back
You
up.
live? Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, everybody. He calling the police, y'all. He calling. No, I don't give a. Listen. No, you know what you did. Your body slammed me on the floor. Come on, police. Come on, call the police like you said you was gonna do. Y'all, he calling the police. That's crazy. He calling the police. That's motherfucking insane. Why so blurry? I want them to see your police ass face.
Why? You want them to see my face?
Yeah.
You want me to tell everybody who I am?
Tell them the real you. 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 And why we're here today. Tell them why we're here today. Shut boy. Refuse to remove me. Why? Because the commotion. How did the commotion start? What did we talk about? What did I ask of you?
All of that is irrelevant.
All of that is irrelevant.
Throwing shit and getting loud and disturbing people.
Okay, so you calling the police. Like a police ass nigga. Like a police ass nigga. Y'all, guess what? Over what? Because he want hoes over the house while his kids is here. Why this nigga likes to have hoes, drugs, and weed, alcohol, mushrooms, and prostitutes in the house while his kids are here. Everyone has asked him to stop, but he will not listen to nobody. This is what's going on. This is the tea. While the bitch is in the house, I asked him not to bring no bitches in the house. I even came over here to help him with these fucking kids because he won't watch these kids. Police. A weird ass nigga. That's what I do know.
I know why you're leaving.
And I know how. The police, right? The police. You goddamn right. You a weird ass, weenie ass, Mark ass nigga.
Right. That you decided to have 2 kids with. So almost like it's not really
How did we get there? Let's go. Oh shit, since we on live, let's go there. Let's start with the freak off. How we get there? Tell them about the freak off, Diddy Jr. Diddy Jr., tell them about the freak off. Tell them about the fucking freak off. Tell them the truth. Tell these people the truth. Oh, shut the fuck up. You don't give a fuck about none of these kids. Do y'all see a fucking picture in this house of a fucking kid? He don't care about these kids. All he care about is doing drugs, drinking alcohol, and fucking these hoes. That's what you care about. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
talking over me. He's not doing anything.
Man, where the police at? Oh, we know. I just want...
What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we gonna be talking about Neo baby mama Sade Reese putting out a video accusing Neo of having freak offs while they kids around. Let's talk about it. So, as y'all saw in that clip, Neo's baby's children's mother was recording and harassing this man about not wanting to be with his kids and only wanting to have freak offs and do drugs and have sex, and you know, calling him Diddy Jr. and antagonizing him and getting in front of him. Now, I'm sure she probably exposed this video thinking that was gonna make Neo look bad. In my honest opinion, that makes the chick look bad. Like, she looks very immature. You can tell, Neo, you dealt with an immature woman. That's extremely immature. Okay, I actually like how Neo handled the situation. He didn't get loud. He didn't get upset. He didn't yell. He did nothing. He was calmly telling her to leave and get out of his face and all of that different stuff. And she just kept antagonizing him. Then she tried to say, oh, he body slammed me. Obviously, this man didn't. Because if you acting like that over him just sitting there and being calm, you would have been going crazy if he body slammed you. So we know that's not true. Fellas, let this be a lesson. All of my videos, I like to have some type of point. If there's a point to be made, if there's some info, a gem that can be given out to the people that they can take as a lesson, I'm gonna point that out. Fellas, ladies too, fellas and ladies, let this be a lesson on who you procreate with. Okay, let's just be real about that situation. Don't stop going off looks, fellas. Okay, women, stop going off money, ladies. Okay, pay attention to the character. I'm sure if Neo paid attention to that woman character, he been seen these flaws. He been seen she was childish. He been seen that she antagonizes and that she does things like that. But for whatever reason, he still had the baby by her. Okay, you gotta know how to control yourself, fellas. You gotta know how to make sure that you're doing the vetting process correctly on a woman. Okay, and know the type of woman that you're dealing with. Listen to her. Watch her actions. How does she act? What does she do? You know what I mean? He been saw this. He just didn't pay it any attention, and now that's coming back to manifest with her following this man with a recording everything right then and there. I mean, that's so childish. If a woman, I wouldn't even know how to feel, bro, if somehow a woman slipped by my radar and I had a child with her and she started to pull out her phone and record during a conversation that she wants to have. I don't even have arguments. We gonna call it a conversation. You pull out your phone, like, that's it, you done. Like, oh my goodness, that made me cringe, man. Like, for a healed black man with sense, you know what I'm saying, and high level emotional intelligence, that made me cringe, bro. Like, a woman like that scares me. That type of woman scares me. A woman that doesn't know how to control her emotions. And women are emotional, but just not knowing how to communicate, right? Like, you don't, and then keeping our stuff private, right? Remember when your mama and your grandparents used to tell you what happened in this house, stay in this house, okay? You don't go airing out y'all business to the world and speaking on, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with y'all and recording the stuff so everybody can see it, bro. That was just so, like I said, that made me cringe, bro. I feel bad for Neo. And regardless if that stuff true or not, these are all accusations, and you sound like a scorned woman. You know what I'm saying? So if Neo living a polygamous lifestyle and he want to have multiple women and that's how he choose to live, I don't have no issues with that. That's that man life. That's what he choose to do. Okay, I would tell him, make sure that you dealing with the right type of women. Okay, make sure you strapping up. Okay, make sure you ain't just getting no randoms pregnant that's gonna give you these type of issues. Okay, I'm just gonna be real with you about the situation, fellas. This is what this gets you. This is what you get. This gets you. This just the time she recorded it. He probably been dealing with this for a real long time. You see what I'm saying? Because she probably in her feelings about not being the one anymore. You not in his life anymore. And you see he done moved on and he got other women in his life. And now you want to come, you mad about that and you upset. It shows. It seeps through. It shows. You're upset. You can't handle your emotions, and instead of dealing with it in a productive way, right, you decide to film this man and make all type of crazy accusations, calling this man Diddy Jr. and you just want the drugs and the hoes, or the hoes gonna leave your kids and you don't care. But like, man, that was so scorned. That's just a scorned woman. So I'm not finna say nothing negative about Neo, because this just a woman making accusations and she the immature one. Y'all can't tell me y'all looked at that video and y'all can't tell me that Neo didn't handle himself really, really well. Like, real talk, like, he handled himself really well, and that woman was completely out of control and acting completely crazy. That is not acceptable behavior from no grown woman, straight up. And if even if it was on the other end, if a grown man, which is extremely feminine, if he yelling and acting like that woman is acting, but if a grown man yell and do all that extra stuff, ladies, that's a sign to let that man go, not deal with that man. Okay, that is a high level sign of immaturity. You don't want to deal with these type of people. You know, I heard teen pregnancies were down, which is fantastic if that's true. Because we need to just start making sure that the mate that we're dealing with, we know that this is a long-term mate. You know what I mean? I know this person gonna be in my life forever. I know I don't have no problem with this person being in my life forever. This person adds value to my life. This person is a loving, positive, happy human being. You know what I mean? And only brings good things to my life. That's the only type of woman that I would want to procreate with. You know what I mean? And, you know, a lot of other things. But that's the only type of woman, right? Like, it has to make sense. It has to make sense. Like, fellas, y'all don't, you know, y'all gotta be smarter about who club you shooting up. You just shooting up the club and you not realizing that, you know, a baby come with that, and not the child. The child is a blessing. It's the problems of the baby mama if you didn't do the vetting process right. Okay? So, just lesson for ladies and fellas. Make sure you know who you dealing with. And for this young lady, I'm praying for healing of her life, because she made herself look like a fool. You look silly. You didn't make Neo look silly. And even if any of that stuff was true, you saying about Neo, the way that you conducted yourself, that just looks flat out silly. Okay, so I'm giving Neo the benefit of the doubt just off of that. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Do y'all think that this lady was acting out of control, or do y'all feel like that was justified? Do y'all feel like Neo, you know, conducting himself well? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. This the God Hoods Billionaire. Big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This the God Hoods Billionaire. Big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.